there's some differences between the StingRay and my former signature. I think there's a playability of the neck. It's just very playable. To me, it's the best tone that we've had from a live show to date. I mean, listen, I got to know the guys at both parts of the company. I think they're all awesome and great. At the end of the day, I think that punk rock and punk rock music should be accessible. And so, like, I think it's very cool to be somebody's potential first base. And I think that Sterling by Music Man allows that price point to exist. So that was really important to me. When I made the switch, I still wanted people to be able to like have this as their first bass or have it as a bass that was within reach for them. Yeah, so like for me, a bass has to stand up and be able to play a lot of different songs. On this tour, we're doing 23, 24 different songs, so it has to be able to do that. And also, what I've noticed with these particular basses is they stay in tune well, and we're dealing with going from the air conditioning of backstage into the heat of summer tour in stadiums and amphitheaters. So they've been staying well in tune. Listen, we're on the last 2 days of a summer tour where these basses come backstage, they go out, I go out and play at front of house, or I go out and play near the lawn, and they've held up for all that. So I treat them well, but I also am who I am on stage, and they've held up under those circumstances. I mean, so we started talking maybe a year ago, and we would just meet and we'd talk about different things that could influence the way it looked and the way it felt. It was important to me to keep it simple, you know, less that you have to think about. So, you know, just a tone volume knob, it's super simple. Black hardware is dope and super subtle. A lot of my design references were watches or skateboards and things that I just am attracted to design-wise, and then we tried to kind of implement them. Put a loon into the fretboard because I think that they're beautiful, but really spooky, and I don't really know why they're spooky, but, you know, spent like the past 10 or 12 years, maybe more, maybe 15 years of my life going to this little lake in Vermont where my family would go in the summer, and there's loons there, and it made me, you know, feel at peace, but also feel spooked and stuff, and so wanted to build that in as well. And there's my signature. But yeah, we're still designing like some one-offs that are cool. To me, I'm like a very visual person. I want everything to fit within the universe that we're creating. I tried to be simple with my setup. I feel like starting with simplicity, the best ingredients is the way to go, and not overcomplicate things. I'm the kind of guy that just plays within the pocket and tries to be a part of the team, so simple works best for me. Yeah, I mean, we're working on a cool drop, which would include a signed pick guard and limited edition drop through the Pete Wentz shop.